Now, I am sure plenty of you know I have nothing against Yugitubers. I have nothing against the smaller ones. The bigger ones, I actually tend to agree with a lot of people on what they do wrong and what they do right. But today we're looking at kind of a middle ground for me. I don't disagree, but I also disagree. It's kind of odd, but let me just say, this is going to be a strange little commentary.
Hey YouTube, it's Dark Hero Oxia, and I'm gonna bring you my first rant video and probably one of my only rant videos.
Okay, there are a few things I can say that there are wrong with this video from the start. One, you're holding your camera. I know that people can do this well, but unfortunately this is one of the bigger problems I have. If you're holding your camera, it's going to get shaky, and some people can get headaches or even get really annoyed. Also, there's motion blur, which can also get annoying to some people. And the final thing that I know I'm going to sound like a dick for saying it is that speech impediment. Not saying it's a bad thing, but I do know people who will turn off a video immediately when they hear something like that. Believe me, I know.
Because I don't like to do rants, but I think this needs to be addressed. This
The
subject
word is addressed, not addressed.
What it's basically about is all the bigger subscribers that don't help the little people. You know, the little Yugitubers like myself, Kyber Jeremy, all the ones that have like barely any subscribers and have a good amount of videos on YouTube.
While I do agree to some extent that some bigger Yugitubers should help out the smaller Yugitubers, there is one thing that contradicts this argument completely later on, and it's going to be said by him. I'm not going to bring it up because in all reality, I want him to realize that he's answered his own question as to why they won't do it. Just remember that.
Videos on YouTube. I get videos here and I get views and all that, but not much, you know, like 20 views at most. Anyway, like when you go, for example, when you go ask a bigger YouTuber like Kiko, Cyber Knight, Simply Unlucky. Those are the only ones I could think on top of my head right this minute.
And this is why you should script. When you script, things like names or topics won't be that hard to lose. It's things like this that many viewers as well as video makers fail to understand. One of you, who I will not name because I'm tired of naming you, doesn't seem to get that. But with that being said, I guess we'll have to return to the video. I guess.
And you go to ask if you can put a video on their channel, and they say no because they don't have any time on their hands. Now that's kind of bullshit. Sorry, my language, but still, it's bullshit. Because they say, oh, I don't have the time. How long does it take to just upload the video? You don't have to make it to us. We make it, we edit it, we do whatever we want, and we email it to you. Then all you have to do is upload it.
While that does seem like a good idea, you do have one minor problem with that. And you know what that is? Time management skills. Even if you are to make the video or edit it and whatnot, there's still the fact that you have real life to deal with. And sometimes you're going to be really busy, and sometimes you're not. Time management is pretty important when it comes down to it. And as for the whole question about how long it take a video to be uploaded, it can usually take between 3 to 5 minutes at the most. Or just at least, because in all reality, I've had at least a couple of videos that have taken at least 10 to 20 minutes to upload. Yes, there are times where videos will take much longer than anticipated. God damn it, Magneto39, why do you do that to me?
You have to do is upload it. And how long does that take? 5 minutes the most? Even if you're trying to make a video and you have to make tons of videos, what I doubt, because they all don't make that many videos that often. How often does Cyber Knight make videos? How often does Kiko make videos? How often do any of them put up videos where they're that busy? Yeah, I understand they work hard on them, but still.
This is where the video has gone south to me. I kind of sense the fact that just because they're not doing what he wants, that automatically makes them a bad Yugituber. Now, I could understand with the whole entire, maybe the big Yugituber should help them out, but let's be fair here. This is the kind of reasoning that I usually see with a lot of beginning YouTubers. They don't like what they are seeing, so they're going to make a video and say, you shouldn't be doing this, you should be doing other stuff. Wait a minute. I did that too once, didn't I? On my own channel. Yeah, I did. Well, thank God no one will ever figure out what I used to be.
It doesn't take maybe 5 minutes at most out of your day to upload our video on your channel. You guys get what I'm asking here? Or what I'm talking about? And basically, I had to make this. If I wasn't going to make it now, I wasn't going to make it ever. And I always ask myself this question. And I never get any responses or what. I don't know why. But yes, this question comes up often with myself.
I've never heard anything worded like that. But that's okay, because I have a way to really explain to you how a great cross-promotion works. The Amazing Atheist and Mr. Repsion, their video was actually pretty good at cross-promoting. They both made fun of themselves, and it actually was pretty funny, so viewers can look at both of their channels. As for what you're suggesting, it could work, but the person's channel, that's theirs, and if they see your content and they don't want it, they can say no. It's things like this that you need to take in consideration, and in all fairness, I don't think you are, because it's not what you want.
And you have all those big Yugitubers that just say simply no, because I don't have the time to upload a video. That's just wrong. It's just bullshit. If you came to me and asked me to upload a video on my channel, I'd say sure, promote your channel. Come on. And it promotes them. They always ask us to help them promote their own channel, so why can't they help us? You know?
You see, that's a really good counter-argument. They often ask you or us to promote them, but when you try to do it to their channel, it's no. And I completely agree with that. That is a very good argument, but there's just one other problem. Earlier, you were talking about how you could say, yeah, go ahead, promote yourself on my channel. There's just one problem. What if you don't agree with their content? What if they take something against your beliefs, like gay marriage or the presidential election, or maybe even religious views? Are you still going to promote them, or are you going to let your own personal beliefs get in the way of that? Things like this also tend to affect people when they're going to promote you on their own channel. Just remember that, because not everybody is as open as other users.
It kind of makes sense, wouldn't it? So, basically I'm going to end it here, you guys.
And I will stop the video here as well. Sorry, I was trying to do my Yami Yugi impression. Okay, with that being said, what do I think of the video? In all fairness, you didn't do a bad job. I mean, you did have a few good points, and I do agree with you on some points. However, you did answer your own question, and it was called life. You said at one point that life had a tendency to stop you from uploading videos or making them, and that's what happens to other people. I just think you made this video primarily because you ignored that fact, or ignored that part of video making. In all fairness, aside from that, it wasn't terrible, and again, I agreed with you. And yes, I realize I am repeating myself. So I'll play my equip spell card, shutting the fuck up, and that's exactly what I'll do. And that was a horrible joke. I'm sorry for that, and I'll see you next time.